Hey there, thanks for joining us. It's Alicia and Justin of Moreland Connect here. Justin, how are you?
Doing well, how are you?
Good, thank you. So, we are discussing iOS app development with Moreland Connect today. You're gonna kind of just give us an overview of iOS app development and kind of what it entails and what the process is like for your customers. And in the following weeks on your blog and on your social media, the audience is gonna be able to see a lot more in-depth topics about iOS app development because it is so important. So this is really just the start of that. So I'd like to go ahead and turn it over to you to just give us that overview.
Yeah, so at Moreland Connect, we really believe in best tool for the job. And there's a few different technologies that we use to complete our iOS development. The first being a hybrid application. So this is where you would be developing within HTML, CSS, JavaScript in a responsive manner that will work well for both a desktop application and a mobile application. The second being a cross-platform application where the benefit there is we're going to develop in one code base. So examples of this technology are React Native, which we've utilized a lot with our clients, and Xamarin. And there are a lot of other different platforms out there for cross-platform development. There, like I said, you're utilizing one code base, but can deploy to iOS and Android. So it's a good kind of mixture of performance and time to market and maintainability. And then the third approach that we could take to iOS development is a pure native iOS application. So we kind of have those three different approaches to iOS development. And really, it's a consulting process with our customers to determine what's the best fit for their actual needs.
Okay, so you kind of outlined some of the more technical things, like you mentioned, like different types of coding and stuff. And most of your customers, and I'm not going to speak for all of them because maybe some of them do, but I would imagine that a lot of them don't really have that expertise. You know, they're coming to you for that experience and expertise that you bring to the table. So when it comes to the actual consultation process for them, are you discussing that kind of coding stuff, or are you discussing stuff that makes a little bit more sense to them and their company?
Sure. So we don't really get into the weeds of the coding up front. It's more the consultation that's going to help us make that decision for them. So things that come into factor are time to market. A pure native application can potentially be a longer time to market than if we went towards a hybrid application with HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Another factor would be, do they need to support Android? Do they need to support the web? So a third bucket is, what type of native functionality do they need? Is it going to be heavy camera integration? Is there heavy GPS integration? Are there like Bluetooth integrations? Do we really need to be integrated into the operating system within the iOS environment? So using those type of questions and kind of consulting with the customer and figuring out what their needs are, it's really going to help us determine, okay, for you, a hybrid application might make more sense because you don't really care about all the in-depth integration with the phone itself, and you need to support a lot of different platforms. Or another customer might really need heavy Bluetooth integration or Wi-Fi integration, which we may lean towards more of a cross-platform approach or a actual pure native iOS application. So those are kind of in the initial few meetings, the discovery phase. We kind of tease that information out of our customers and kind of help them figure out what the best technology is for their needs.
All right, awesome. Well, that's kind of what I assumed, that you guys would ask a lot of questions, figure out exactly what they needed, and then you make that decision for them. So if you are watching this right now and you are ready to take that next step into iOS app development with Moreland Connect, you can give them a call to schedule your consultation. Like he said, you're going to be able to meet with them and answer their questions, and they're going to help set you up right for exactly what you need. So make sure you're doing that and explore the rest of the website too at morelandconnect.com. Thanks for watching.